Greetings. This is a general reading for Scorpio for the month of March in the year 2019. My name is Beverly D, and this is True Prediction Tea. So we're going to see what is going on here for some of you Scorpios here. Let's see what is going on. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, let's see. Oh, my cards is sticking here. So you can tell I have been using these cards. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see what's here. Okay, Scorpio. Well, for one thing, I see here, take the next step. Okay, so now, Scorpio, I feel like that a lot of you are moving on now. I feel like that for the Scorpios that had been stuck, or you was feeling like you were stuck, I feel like you are unstuck at this point. So I definitely feel like that you are making some moves here. I feel, Scorpio, you might be having some dealings with children. It could be an adult child or something here, but I feel that there's something here dealing with you and a child here. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like dealing with this energy, I feel like that there would be completion. I feel like things would be settled, whatever it is, dealing with this child vibration. I'm also seeing here too where I see Scorpio, I see a lot of courage here. So I feel like you're going to be moving forward with courage here. I see here you keeping the faith, you keeping trust here. So you're not letting fear and things interfere like you've had at one time before. I feel like you're able to break through from any that fear that had been kind of strangling you. I also see Scorpio here where you could be involved in a new career here. And again, you're moving forward. So you're moving forward. You're taking the steps here. And that's the main thing. And so you're moving forward. This could be career-wise, whatever it is that you're moving forward on. I definitely see here that you will be able to follow it through. I also see here, Scorpio, when it's time to leave, you leave. You are making your moves here. I also see that, Scorpio, you can take something that was a hobby, and I feel like that you can turn it around and make it work for you. So you could take a hobby and make it very lucrative here. I also see here too where it's like some of you Scorpios is like really working yourself very, very hard here. So I feel like that you need to pace yourself here. So if you can, take you a vacation. I just feel like you don't need to just overrun yourself. It's like you got enough time to get where you need to go to. So just pace yourself because you don't want to have any health issues here. It's also saying that you have made the decision to make some changes here, and it's saying here, welcome. That it's like, okay, you finally made these changes here. We're glad that you made them. You're very motivated here. And it's saying make sure that you keep the motivation going here. Keep the fire going. Don't let the fire out. I do see some changes coming about, and this is talking about dealing in the area of family here. So with these changes is where you might have had somebody that was there to help you, and now that they can't, there could be retirement that could be going on. There could be people that could be relocating. So there's definitely changes going on, but this is across the board with you, Scorpio, because you're making some changes here. You going in different directions. Even though you're making the changes, you do have solid support. So you don't have no flimsy support here, Scorpio. It's also saying here, and this is talking about changing, and your changes, you first make it in your mind, and then you're able to physically make your changes. And that's what it's saying you're doing. You're making your mental changes. You're making your changes here in your mind, and then you are manifesting these changes. There's a lot of growth here, Scorpio, for you. So you got a lot of spiritual growth. You got a lot lot of growth here. So a lot of things that you didn't understand, a lot of things that that really upsetted you, they're not upsetting you now because you have this, because of this growth and this understanding. A lot of you Scorpio are on the move. You're making move, you're moving, and so these moves, I feel like that they are good. I'm also seeing here that I feel that you even making changes with your health here. So I do feel like that the changes that you're making here with your health, I feel like that they definitely is beneficial here for a lot of you Scorpios here. So you are improving your health here. I also see here too that you're stronger than you even realize, and other people are starting to see the strength here with you. You're starting to see the strength here. So you got a lot of strength, a lot of determination that's there, and this is also helping you move along here. I see a lot of you can be self-employed. I see you are straightening up a lot of things that was dealing with self here. So you dealt with yourself first, and now you're able to deal with other people. And it says self-employment. So those of you that is thinking about going into self-employment, this is the time to do it. For those of you that are in self-employment and thinking about partnering or making some kind of changes, this is definitely the time to do it. I also see here that you being truthful and honest, not with just only other people, but also with yourself here. So I feel that because you are being truthful and honest, it's like you bringing truth and honesty out of other people. There's definitely going to be an improvement as far as finances is concerned. So I see financial improvement. I'm seeing here that you making the changes you making are the correct changes here. Your relationship is going into a really dynamic change here. So you making really dynamic changes as far as relationship is concerned. I feel where you were on shaky ground with relationships, I don't feel like that you on shaky ground anymore. I feel like that some of you Pisces, Pisces, there, I don't know, Scorpio, every time I get to you, Pisces jump in. I'm also seeing here too that a lot of you Scorpios had to learn to love yourself first. And so a lot of you have made it through that. You love yourself, and now you're able to show love. Now you're able to share love here. So I feel like that, Pisces, that you are ready now and able and capable now of having real love here. I'm also seeing here too that you're not going to be dealing with one-sided relationships where you giving and not receiving, or someone is giving and you're not giving it back. So I feel like that you're ready now to deal with the energy going both ways here. It's also saying here too that you're starting to loosen up a little bit because you might have had some insecurities that was going on dealing with a love relationship. Now you're starting to loosen up because you're letting go of those insecurities. It's also saying here too that you giving yourself a chance. You opening yourself up and you letting yourself be loved. You're not worrying about being hurt. You trust the love now. It's also saying here too that you able to see, you able to understand what is going on. So you can see when things are not, or people are not being honest, and so you can see that. So let yourself accept love here. I do feel like that we going into the love season here, and so I just feel like that you are ready. You're ready for meaningful relationships. You're ready for strong commitment here. I also see here too where before you were kind of resistant. You had love. Some of you have some real true love, but you wasn't giving it back. And so now I feel like Scorpio, you see what you have here, and so you are ready and willing to give the love back that you have been receiving. It's also saying here too, because you opening up, and that's what this energy is talking about. You opening up to give and to receive. I also see here that Scorpio, you could be dealing with some children or a child, so you could be helping a child out or something going on here with the child energy. I'm also seeing here too that some of you Scorpios could be involved or getting ready to be involved in a new relationship. So you could be in one, but then there's a new one that I feel like that's here. I'm also seeing here too that I feel like that you are not ready in the mindset of playing now. So it's like you want the real deal. You're going to be able to, and people not going to be able to fool you or trick you. And so I just feel like that there's some new energy, love energy that's coming your way here, Scorpio. You also is able to express your love here. Again, some of you Scorpios had some issues of really expressing your love. So you're going to, because that's that heart-to-heart conversation that I see that's going on. That's that expressing your love that's here. And that's what's going to set you free. That's why you've been holding back. So because you are going to let people know how you truly feel, because you're going to be open to accept true love here, now you're getting ready to see true freedom that I see that's here. I'm also seeing here too that you're not going to be afraid to make the efforts here. I feel like that you've always had good support, Scorpio. So I feel love, and I'm talking about love support. I just feel like the timing is right for you to elevate to another level as far as your love energy is concerned. So I feel like that there's been some kind of struggle going on here with a relationship. I feel like that now it's like you mature, you see things now that you didn't see before, you understand things now. I feel like that there could be a reconciliation. I see some of you Scorpios is going to be involved in a real, for the first time, real true love. You might have had love before, but I just feel like that this is really some true and powerful love here. Well, Scorpio, you can contact me. I drink this cup of tea is to your love. And thanks for joining me, Scorpio. Until next time.